Hey everybody, this is Danny. Today we'll be doing some ethical hacking and cybersecurity research via Hack the Box. We'll be looking at Granny, it's a retired box. First we'll start off with some nmap and rust scan enumeration, in which we'll identify that port 80 is serving up a Microsoft IIS Server 6.0 and web dev. Then we'll exploit CV 2018-7269, and this is a buffer overflow in the SD storage grep off form function in the web DAV service in the Internet Information Services IIS 6.0. Microsoft Windows Server 2003 R2 allows remote attacker to execute arbitrary code via a long header beginning with the if HTB as exploited in the wilds July or August 2016. All right. And then we'll exploit CVE 2014-4076. This one here is a Windows TCP stack. Fails to properly handle objects in memory during the process by crafting an input buffer that will be passed to the TCP device through the device control files function. It is possible to trigger a vulnerability that would allow an attacker to evaluate privileges. An attacker who successfully exploits this vulnerability could run arbitrary code in the kernel mode with system privileges. This is going to be the attack chain, so exploit and enumerate, and then exploit CV 2017-7269, exploit CV 2014-4076. We'll go through this one very quickly. Let's get started. So first what we're going to do is open up the terminal from the folder location we're going to be working from. I'm going to be working from this one, so I'll go ahead and open it up here. Then I'm going to go ahead and type in if config ton 0. We're going to see our lhost IP address there. I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. Come up here, open the new tab, come to this one, rename this tab lhost. Put in my lhost IP address there, change the color to blue. That's typically what I do. That's my host. And then next we'll be looking at the Hack the Box host here. All right, next we're just going to go ahead and set our host. So our host 10, 10, 10, 15. All right, we'll go ahead and change that color to red or anything dark. All right, cool. Next, we'll go ahead and run a Rust scan. So if you don't have Rust installed, recommend it. It's faster than Nmap. It's honestly better if I wanted to enumerate very quickly. It gets the job done. So run it, and we identify port 80 is open. Now I still have the old console open here, so let me go ahead and just end this session here. Exit. Go ahead and exit. Oh, quit. Huh. Quit. Dash Y. Quit. Dash Y. There we go. All right, cool. So just want to make sure I don't run into any issues. But port 80 is open. So next what we're going to do is we're going to just open up burp to enumerate this. So open up burp. Okay. Go here. This is the website. So grab that. Leave. Next. Start. Go to proxy, open a browser, turn the proxy on. Come here, drop the IP address in there. Right, hold on. All right, come up there, drop the IP address in there. You can see this is a Windows IIS server. We want to intercept this request. Forward it, go to the history, check it out. We've got this ASP.NET. So it's using ASP.NET for the framework. It's an IIS 6.0, 6.0. Now, the scan, once it's done, will tell us the same information, but we're trying to get through to this a little quicker. Okay, so with that said, we'll go ahead and open up MSF console and just grab some exploit that we can use. And we're specifically looking for the CVE that, if you research it, affects Microsoft IIS 6.0 with WebDAV. Give me that a second. It's loading. All right, there we go. Come over here, search for it. You can see we have this exploit here, U0, or you can just drop in the path. All right, great. So now we want to list out the options, and we can see that the al host is incorrect, so I'm going to correct that. That is why we put the IP address earlier, because it's just quicker to do it that way. We can see that the R host is not in there, so set, actually, I have to do this right. Set lhost, set rhost, which is 10, 10, 10, 15, right? And then run it. All right, when this finishes, you should get a session back. All right, great. And then we'll type get UID, which says we're NT system. That may be because this is a conflict with the exploit I ran earlier, but you shouldn't get this. You shouldn't get NT system. There's a reason why I'm getting this one. I think it's because I already ran this one. But let me show you what you're gonna do next. So you're gonna do a PS, right? And it's gonna list out the processes. You're gonna see this Dave C data exe. This is running on PID 3548. So you're gonna have to migrate to that. So you're gonna do BG for background, and then you're gonna migrate to, or actually, sessions with an S dash I1. All right, you're back in there. Then you're gonna migrate to this process here, 3548. All right, and when you migrate, I'm already migrated to it, but it should work for you. And it's a more stable process. So again, that's this one right here. So once you migrated there, then you can background the session. So BG background. And then you're gonna list out your sessions with sessions-I. So you can see which sessions you have. So I have this one session. Then you're gonna search for a post recon module. So we're looking for we're going to use the multi-recon local exploit suggester, which in this case is number 1. But if you want to type that out, you can also just type it out here. And then you're going to list out the options. So the options are going to say, hey, what do you need in order for this to run successfully, right? So, and in order for this to run successfully, you need the session. So we'll type in set session 1. Right? Then we'll go ahead and run it. And it takes a minute to run, but once it's done, what you'll see, and I could bring up the old one, is that you'll get a list of CVEs that you can use to exploit your permissions. So, you know what, why don't we just let this run? I think the other one has way too much data in it. But what you're going to see is that there's this exploit for CVE 2014-4076 that can be run against this target. So we'll give this a second. It's almost done. It's looking like it's going through. Right. It's checking 42 privilege escalation exploits to see if it's vulnerable. And this one right here is of interest. Oh, wow. So we'll use the one that was mentioned up here. You can use the other ones, but uh, the TCP/IP, IOC, CTL worked for me, um, so I'll just use that one. All right, cool. So I put that in there. I'm going to list the options for this exploit, and it's going to ask for the host and the session. So you're going to set the host to 10, 10, 10, 15, or actually 10, 14, 2 says your IP address. Set the session to set session to 1, and then you're going to run it. All right. It's already run for me, so it's already done, but for you it should work. And once you're done with that, you'll be in, right? So you'll have the same session I have right now. So if I go back to sessions-I1, I'm back in it, right? And this is what you should see. So I do PWD, see where I'm at. I'm in the document settings, last uh, the users folder here, the KISS and desktop. All right, so this is not in the users folder, it's in the documents and settings. So to do that, you go CD and then you just kind of copy the path, right? I'm already in it, but this is what you would do. So come in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put that in there. Here, drop it in there, and then you do your PWD, and then you do your ls, and then boom, there's the user flag. Then you go back a directory, right? Or two. Do ls, and then you see the administrators folder there. So you go CD administrator, desktop. Right. So that didn't want to work. So CD administrator, then we'll CD desktop. Oh, that didn't work because I had this in front of it. All right, there we go. Then I do ls, and we have the flag there. You could type it, type root, or you could cat it. So cat root text, and then you should get it right. So that's how you guys get it. Hope you enjoy this video. More to come as I go through all the easy boxes and um, give you the most efficient way of doing this. All right, Danny out.